Hey, my name's Marco, founder of How to Build Your List from thetube.com. So let me guess, you're here because you have a business or a service or a product, or maybe you have a talent or skill, or maybe it's just a message that you're dying to share with the world. But the problem is, you don't have a list. You don't have a community or a fan base or a list of customers that you can send an email out to and share with them what you're working on or what you have to offer or what your message is. Well, if that's the case, I know where you're coming from. And if you're one of those people that has a list and it's just not big enough, I know where you're coming from. You see, not too long ago, I woke up and I had this vision. I had this sudden purpose that I had to fulfill for my life. And I didn't know what to do. I mean, I knew what I wanted to get out there into the world, but I didn't know how to get it out into the world. So I got a book on marketing and I started reading it, and it said, hey, what you need to do is you need to find some people out there and you need to send them a mailer. Send out a bunch of mailers. It also told me, make a bunch of phone calls. Find people up in high places, track down their phone numbers, make some calls, set up some appointments. Tried that. It also told me to track down people up in high places, find out their emails and email them. And lastly, what it told me to do, send out press releases. So I did all four of those things. And nothing happened. Nobody heard me, nobody called back, nobody emailed back. So I said, you know what, must be doing something wrong. Maybe if I double the workload, I'll just double the workload. So I double the workload, I start making double the amount of calls, double the amount of emails, double the amount of mailers, double the amount of press releases, and nothing happened still. I said, okay, I'm doing something wrong. Then I figured out, okay, this is what's going on. I'm basically in the middle of a forest, and I'm talking, I'm yelling, I'm screaming, but nobody's hearing me. And that's because there's nobody around for miles. And it was totally frustrating because I didn't know how to get out of this forest. And I didn't know where to go where there were lots of people. And I just woke up every day. I felt like I had like chains around my ankles, and I just, or I had a cage over me. I knew I wanted to fly. I knew where I wanted to go. I knew who I wanted to share it with, but I just couldn't. And I knew for a fact that there were people out there that were interested in what I had to say and what I had to offer. So I thought about it some more, and then I was like, and then I ran into a friend, and I was like, hey, look, this is my problem. He said, oh, man, you know what you need to do? You need to go talk to the wizard. I said, the wizard? Yeah, the all-knowing wizard. I said, who's the all-knowing wizard? He said, the Wizard of Google. I said, the Wizard of Google? Yeah. He said, go there, talk to the Wizard of Google. Ask him a question, he will answer your question. So I said, okay. So I went to the Wizard of Google. I said, Wizard of Google, I have a message. I have to get it out to the world. But I'm in a forest and there's nobody around. Where do I go? And the Wizard of Google said, Marco, there are two places you can go to get your message out there and broadcast it to the world. It's where all the people are hanging out. The first place is called the land of Facebook. So cool. And where's the second place? It's called the land of YouTube. Check both of them out, choose one, and then commit. So I said, okay. So I go over to Facebook. Looks really cool. There are a ton of people hanging out there, millions of people. The weird thing is you had to open an account, which freaked out some people, but it still looked pretty cool. Tons of traffic. Most of the information being shared there was through texting and little still pictures, but it looked really cool. So I was like, okay, I might do this. Then I go to YouTube and I check out this platform. This platform, you did not need to open an account to benefit from the information being shared. It was also search-based. So there were literally people going there every day, millions of people searching people out, searching products out, searching services out, searching talented people out, searching out people that had skills. And it looked really, really cool. And what really did it for me was YouTube was super visual. It was like a hyper visual sensory platform. It used auditory senses. It appealed to your auditory senses and your visual senses. So it was the most powerful way to communicate with another person, aside from being like actually in the same room with them. So I said, you know what? I'm going to try this YouTube platform. I'm going to do that. So I start going down the road to YouTube, And I get to a sign. It says, "Welcome to YouTube." I was like, cool, I'm here. I've been looking for you guys forever. So I start walking a little further, and the next sign says, "Get a video camera." So I get a video camera. I get a little further down the road. It says, "Aim the video camera at your face." So I do that. And the next sign says, "Hit the record button." And at that moment, I was like, whoa. Okay, because now I'm getting freaked out because I'm understanding what's going on here. They want me to shoot a video of myself and put it out there. Put it out there into the world and basically put myself out there to be judged and maybe, looked at and critiqued. And then I started thinking, well, what if I make a mistake? Or what if I do something and I sound stupid, or I come across stupid and I don't mean to come across stupid? Or what if I run into a hater? Oh my gosh, if I run into a hater, if they post me a hate comment, I'll never be able to recover. So I said, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm going back the way I came. So I turn around, I start walking, and guess what I run into? I run right back into that road to nowhere, that uphill rat race that just never seems to end with the marketing, the mailers, the phone calls, the press releases. And I said, you know what? There's no way I'm going back to that. No way. So I turned back around to the YouTube path, and I said, you know what? I'm going to take my ego, I'm going to put it in my back pocket. I'm going to take my desire to become a perfectionist, I'm going to put that in my back pocket. And I'm just going to close my eyes, I'm going to take the plunge, I'm going to take a leap of faith, and I'm just going to step out of my comfort zone. Because that's what I've always heard. If you step out of your comfort zone, that's when you grow. That's when you bloom. So I did it. And I'll just fast forward to today. Today, I enjoy about 6.8 million views on YouTube. And what's really cool is I've actually built a list from the videos I posted onto YouTube of about 16,122. And today, I want to share you everything I learned, all the hundreds of hours, the mistakes, all the strategies. I put it together in a little formula. I want to share that with you in a 3-part video training series. Now, to get this video training series delivered to your inbox, just fill your email in on the side of the page, and I'll get you your first video sent immediately. Now, what I discuss in the videos is really, really awesome. The first video, I discuss the why. I discuss why YouTube is the best environment to create your own evergreen list building system. I also tell you about the real business that I'm in and how posting videos on YouTube literally took me around the world. Next, in the next video, what I'm going to talk to you about is the what. What exactly you need. There's 3 things you're going to need to create your own evergreen list building system off of YouTube. And lastly, I explain how to do it, how I did it, how I shot my videos, how many videos I made, how often I uploaded, how long my videos were, and the big bonus of the entire three-course training video series is I show you how to overcome or conquer video stage fright. And for me it was challenging. It may not seem that way now, but I was really nervous. I had the shakes, but I show you how to combat that. And I also show you alternative ways where you can actually make videos and you don't even have to be on the screen. Anyway, if you want to sign up for this free video training series, just type your email name on the side of the page, hit the yellow button, and I'll send you a confirmation link. Once you get the confirmation link, just click on that link. That's going to prove to me that you're actually a legitimate address. You're a legitimate address, and then you're not faking someone else's email. And let me just say this. There's 2 types of people here that are watching this video. Those that are going to be further along 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, and who took the training and actually implemented some of the stuff that I teach, and those that didn't, okay? The world is moving more and more towards the video medium. It's just the way it is. You can't deny it. You can try to build your list from other platforms, Facebook ads, pay-per-click ads, Twitter, all that stuff, but there's not going to be anything more powerful helpful than video. And what's really cool is when you start putting videos on YouTube and you start using those videos and feeding them into your Twitter and Facebook feeds, your Twitter and Facebook just explode. They become 100, 1,000 times more powerful. So take a moment now, enter your email address on the side of the page, and I'll get you your first video. I cannot wait to share this. You're going to be blown away. You're going to be really excited because it's just it's a really cool, cool formula, and it's really going to help your business out or whatever you're into. Thanks so much. I look forward to working with you. I'll see you soon.